Hi and welcome to Written in the Sky. We're gonna continue. I don't know how long this game is, so I would love to finish it really quick because if I have to keep up a series like I did, like I'm doing, or like I did, I don't know if I'm gonna continue it with Sakura's Fantasy. You know, I don't know. I don't want to leave series like hanging forever because Sakura Fantasy is a good game, but giving a series for like 10 episodes, it's really, I don't know, complicated, whatever. So yeah, we're gonna continue with this. Ashur, or Ashuri, whatever my name is. So, Dots, you got to be, what happened before? I slip on my shoe, and finally fall asleep, yes. And then the alarm. Hello. Dots, you've got to be kidding me. Yes, why? Why do I have to be killing you? I love killing people. Granted a reprieve from the monotony of my usual daily life, I dragged my heels even more than usual as I walked to school. What the fuck is lethargy? Lethargy? What? Lethargy is by no means a feeling I rarely exhibit. Sorry. In fact, not a day goes by where I don't feel that way while walking to school. But on this morning, the source of my dismay was anything but normal. Ooh. A weird ring on my finger, which randomly starts glowing. My father getting angry at me for leaving class early. A night with zero sleep after wandering around town all night. Oh, so that happened. You gotta be kidding me because I didn't even got to sleep like 5 minutes. And to top it off, I have this strange feeling that I'm being watched. I looked down at the ring on my finger, curious to see if the pattern thus far held true. Surely enough, as it had done all morning, every time I felt like I was being watched, the ring started to glow. Finding out that I have fat fingers was one thing, but this random glowing could be really problematic. Sensei is definitely going to notice, and worse, it's on my ring finger. If he calls Papa, then dots. Despite my melancholy, I quickly turned around as I felt the odd sensation once more. This is getting really weird. Is sleep deprivation causing my mind to play tricks on me? I didn't want to consider it, but maybe I should skip class and take a nap. Papa won't like it, assuming he finds out, but I only get in more trouble if I fall asleep in class. Besides, this level of paranoia can't be healthy. Nope, I cannot. As Ashiri completed the final leg on her morning journey, her stalker emerged from the shadows. Cool. Are you fucking Panterbell? Fuck you.
Cool, so close, and yet I still can't get my hands on it. But I have plenty of opportunities from here on out. Once the human girl goes to that child containment center they call school, she won't be able to escape. And once I get my hands on that ring, this universe will never be the same again.
Oh. What the fuck? What happened to the class? After wandering around the school a while, I eventually located an empty classroom. It appeared to be a classroom reserved for club activities of some sort, or perhaps simply for cleaning, as the desks had all been removed. Whatever the case, I would soon put the empty space to good use. Now this is more like it. Resting on the floor, lapping up the sun rays, I kind of feel like a cat. Yeah. Hehe, from a bride to a cat. A bride wearing a cat ears instead of wedding veil, drinking milk instead of champagne. That sounds much better to me, yep. Fucking Nekos, I love Nekos.
Yes!
About.
Yes, meow, I do, meow. Now take me back home, meow. I need to cough off a horrible.
Cough off. Yeah, cough up, whatever. Dots, even more dots. Once I actually heard myself say that aloud, a furious blush came over my face. That was definitely the sleep deprivation talking. Without further delay, bright red from ear to ear, I removed my glasses and put my hand on the ground. As I lay in the warm sun, not at all deterred by the hard surface beneath me, I slept both long and well. My fatigue from last night vanished without a trace, replaced by the energy and enthusiasm I so desperately needed. Man, I needed that. There's nothing. There's nothing a good night's rest can cure. I mean, assure my name, or a good day's rest. In this case, I should do this more often. Filled with such carefree thoughts, I slowly adjusted to the light surrounding me. But no sooner had I done what? But no sooner had I done so than reality hit me. Oh no! How long was I asleep? It's already starting to get dark outside. I must have slept the whole day away.
This is bad. I can't believe it's already dark outside. Just how late is it? Oh, it's not that late. It just looks this way because my spaceship is blocking most of the sun rays. I see. That explains it. Ha 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 ha.
That's.
Hey, your spaceship? What the heck are you talking about? I'm talking about my spaceship. That's what you humans call them, right? I'm not getting the terminology wrong. I know. I suppose you.
Wait a second. I put on my glasses. You look really. Oh, actually, I didn't comment on how she looked. She looks really cute. Big boobs, yeah. I can dig it. Wait a second. I put on my glasses, which I had taken off before sleeping, and looked at the person in front of me, with far more clarity. This woman, she seems familiar.
Have we met before? You don't look like a student, but I don't think I've ever had you as a teacher.
The stranger looked at me skeptically, as though doubting my inability to remember her.
Earthling, we met only last night. Is the memory of a human girl truly so awful? I had heard that the fish of gold would forget every few seconds, but I believe primates to enjoy a more fortuitous memory capacity. If I have been misinformed, then I must correct our records post haste. English. Dots. Huh?
What the heck is this woman talking about? Did she escape from a mental asylum? Thinking she was still in high school? Anyway, forget about that. Okay.
Anyway, forget about that. I'm here to make you an offer. An offer?
From a crazy person? I don't think so. But if I reject her outright, she might get violent, so I can at least play along.
That's right, Erling. The snake, ape, upside down, some kind of thingy thing.
Okay, I'm gonna stop that.
It's very important to me, and I must have it back at any cost. Unfortunately, you seem to have already fucked with it, so I've been put in a difficult situation. The what? Oh, I'm sorry. My human isn't perfect yet. Ha 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 ha.
Ha. Humanese? Like Japanese? What the fuck?
I suppose a rough translation of the rectifier around your finger would be the ring of binding of Isaac. Now that you're already bonded with it, my role here has become rather complicated.
Even after the woman in front of me finished explaining, I still didn't understand.
Sorry, but I don't get it. Ring of binding of Isaac? It's bonded with me? What does that mean? Where's Mom's knife and brimstone? And who the heck calls this language humanese? Just who are you exactly? Oh, now that you mention it, it seems I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Sienna, and I'm the Queen of Mars.
Mars? We just discovered Mars has water. Oh my god. Is this canon? That's...
The Queen of Mars? Yes, have you heard of me? No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I'm familiar with Mars, but... You are? You, a mere Earthling, are aware of the situation on Mars? I truly misjudged you. It seems you are more capable than I thought. You pesky foreigner. Hey, what do you call me? A pesky foreigner. This is the term for someone of a different birth planet, correct? No. That is what Earlings have been calling me ever since I arrived here.
Dots. I'm not longer sure if this woman is crazy or just stupid.
Anyway, enough of that. What were you saying about another? Oh, that's right. How forgetful of me. The reason I came to you this day was to ask you for your finger. To ask for your finger. You want my finger? Precisely.
Dots.
Ah, wait. Where are you going? Anywhere but here.
And I run away.
Run away.
Oh no. Yeah. That sounded bad. After running the entire way home, I arrived in record time despite leaving later than usual. I ran quickly, taking every shortcut I knew, and intermittently checked behind me for my insane pursuer. I knew no good could came from this stupid ring. Why did I have to try it on that crazy lady's jewelry? I don't even like that stuff. I tried to calm down as I entered my house. Despite the insanity of awaiting me when I woke up, I still felt fairly refreshed and after sleeping for so long, so it wasn't difficult to restore my mood. Forget about the crazy lady, she's gone now and I'm sure the police will capture her sooner or later. Have you called the police? What the fuck? Besides, at this point in time, I have bigger things to worry about. I peered into the living room, immediately setting my sights on my father. I'll something rare for him to return home before me. It didn't happen from time to time. He's just standing there, not moving an inch. He must be waiting for me. I'm sick. Damn it. Okay. I sigh heavily, already disheartened by the conversation which no doubt awaited me. Oh well, let's get this over with.
Good afternoon, Papa. Boy, you sure got home early today.
Dots.
Did you get off early today because you've been working so hard lately? Or maybe you just couldn't wait to see your little daughter,
Uh-oh, he's really mad. When my father is truly furious, he doesn't yell or scream. He becomes dead quiet and wanders around like a ghost, ready to snap at any minute.
Well, I guess I'll get started on dinner then.
I started to walk towards the kitchen, desperate to escape my father's fury. Shit.
Oh, don't bother with my portion. I already ate. Ah, that's okay. Just enough for two then. No problem.
Emerging from behind my father was Sienna, the crazy lady I had tried so hard to escape from.
How did you? When did you? I'm sorry. I don't understand what you're saying. Is that an idiom?
I took a deep breath and tried again.
How did you get here before me? And why are you here? Oh, I see. You're wondering how I arrived before you, even though you left first.
The magic movie of... What was it that it said? Kronk in... whatever, the Emperor's crazy... whatever. Ah! Fuck. Emperor's New Throne, was it? I don't know. I know it's the Emperor's New Clothes, that's a book, but... Okay. The magic of movies. Even though you left first. I'm sorry to say this, but your athletic ability is no match for my dick. My transporter, if you will. It converts most force of matter into light. Then, forget about that. Why are you here? Oh, yes, your second question. My apologies. I didn't mean to alarm you, but as you suddenly ran away during our earlier conversation, I thought it might be more convenient for you if we continue talking here. I stared at Sienna blankly, unable to see any hint of malice or deceit. If she knows both where I live and what school I attend, then escaping from Sienna by normal means maybe is impossible. But if I had the help of an ace detective on my side, I turned to face my father, who was still unmoving. As I walked in front of him, however, I noticed that something was amiss. My father continued to open his mouth widely, breathed in deeply, then closed his mouth and exhaled through his nose. His eyes remained wide open, unblinking, and as though he was shocked by something directly in front of him.
What's wrong? All right, the birth giver counterparts. The birth giver counterpart responsible for your creation. Do not worry, I will return him to normal once we are finished here. Return him to normal? What have you done to my father? Do not fret, child. He is unharmed. I simply swapped his consciousness with that of a fish of coal.
Wow. I looked towards the fish tank in our living room.
You swapped the brain with the brain of a goldfish? Swap the brains? No, don't be silly. I simply swapped his consciousness with that of the fish. Is there a difference? Of course there is. All I've done is temporarily move your father's thoughts into the brain of the goldfish, and vice versa. This way we can talk freely, and your father will forget everything he hears.
But that's so...
That's amazing! Haha, you flatter me, Earthling. But our technology is no more advanced than yours. I don't know if we'll ever manage to transfer entire living creatures into waves capable of being replicated.
What? Will ever manage to transfer entire living creatures into waves or capable... Sienna looked towards the television as she... Oh... God damn it, yeah. Waves capable of being replicated. Sienna looked towards the television as she spoke. She thinks that the people she's seen on TV are moving around as formless signals. Her technology may be amazing, but this woman is clueless about Earth.
Anyway, how about your finger?
Uh-oh. Actually, no, there's like a sex scene or lesbian sex scene or whatever in this, so I'm just waiting for it to happen, even though I'm not gonna see it because I have it censored, which I can probably... no, I can't. I can choose it at the start, probably. Yeah, if I really want to see it later. Oh, I thought that if I couldn't run away, I could at least rely on my father to protect me. But in his current state, Papa's just... Gasp, yeah. There has to be some way out of this. Maybe she doesn't want my finger after all. Maybe Sienna got the word wrong. I have to make sure.
Miss Sienna? Just call me Sienna. Okay then, Sienna. Why do you want my finger exactly? What possible use could you have for a human finger? That's a silly question. You humans came up with a ritual requiring the finger after all.
Like hell we did. I don't care what barbaric civilizations these women have visited before. Around here we don't chop off fingers.
Am I mistaken? For humans, the bonding rituals requires a ring, a finger, and 2 human entities, correct? So the protocol is to ask the other entity's finger, right?
The human bonding ritual? Wait a minute. She couldn't mean...
Are you talking about marriage? Yes, that's it. That is it. Blah, 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 blah. Or at least call it marriage. So that's it.
Phew. I was really worried there for a minute. Are you not concerned that you're gonna marry her? I would not be. And now it's legal, so... I'm all up for lesbians, yes. I thought Sienna wanted to cut off my finger, like in some bizarre cult ritual. But she really wanted to ask for my hand, not my finger.
Eh? You want to marry me? Yes. Fuck. I mean marriage. We must become one. But why? Why would you want to marry me? We only just met. Isn't this too sudden? Besides, we're of 2 different species. Why would you suddenly propose to me? I proposed? You're mistaken, Earthling. You're the one who proposed to me. I did? No, I think I would...
Oh wait, I did?
No, I think I would remember doing that. What are you saying? The proof of the proposal is right there.
Sienna pointed to a ring on my finger.
The ring rightfully belongs to the King of Mars. As the ruling queen, the one who wears that ring is destined to become my husband. You put on that ring and it bound itself to you. That is proof that you are fit to be my other.
Wow. Her other? The ruling queen and her husband the king.
Wait a minute, how can we ever get married? I'm a girl, I can possibly become a king. Now, although with the closest translation I could think off for blank is skiing. My partner needn't be male, or even Martian for that matter. The ring has chosen you, and that's what matters. That's what matters.
Unbelievable. A grown woman is proposing to me. Grown woman? This is like a fucking teenager, man. She doesn't have more than 18 for anime, you know? Wait. There. A grown woman proposing to me because a ring told her to? What's more, she doesn't seem to care that we're both girls. That's... No, wait. This isn't the problem here. There's no way I could go along with something this ridiculous. 2 days ago, we'd never even met. Now she wants me to be the king of Mars?
But what about air and food? Even if we went with you, I wouldn't survive a day on Mars, would I? Don't underestimate yourself. The king of Mars, as chosen by the ring, is far more capable than you think. As one wearing the ring, such trifling matters won't affect you in the least.
I put on a ring, and just like that, I'm already the king of Mars? This is too much.
Are you really not opposed to marrying me? I can't force you to bond. I can't force you to bond against your will. I know, it's not that, it's just...
Underline a little.
What do you mean? Why do you mean? Why do you even want to bond with me? Can't you just forget about all of this? I wish it was that simple.
Oh shit, backstory?
Many years, centuries ago,
What the fuck?
we Martians were at war with the Mercurians, residents of Mercury. We fought for
The fuck, this is loud.
countless years, decimating all visible life on both of our planets and forcing one another into our spaceships. But as the war dragged on, both sides harbored an increasing desire for peace, desperate to return to and rebuild our once beautiful planets. It was then that we reached a truce, a ceasefire agreement, born by a sacred ritual. The King of Mercury married the Queen of Mars, and the two were bound together with a powerful relic, a ring forged from rare metals and imbued in, I don't know what this word is, with untold power. Untold power.
I'm getting so bad with the voices right now.
For many years, neither race bore any ill will towards the other. The original reason for the war was long forgotten, and we all live in peace together. It was a wonderful decadent period of time, once we all wished would last forever. But even then, there remained some who craved war. A few militias reared their heads now and then, seeking to disrupt the peace we had all worked so hard to attain. And one day, following the assassination of the King of Mercury, they succeeded. They stole his ring and launched it into the cosmos, desperate to prevent another bonding from ever occurring. Worse, as per their plan, mistrust over the assassination broke out, and our races faced off against one another once more.
Okay.
So you see, this is why I need that ring. If I do not bond with the wearer of that ring, it's only a matter of time before our planets become barren wastelands once more.
I listened closely to Siena's story, absorbing as much information as I could retain. I found it hard to believe that the ring on my finger, so ordinary in appearance, size and weight, could be so important. Even so, as Sienna finished talking, one question bothered me more than any other.
But why me? The ritual was just a gesture, right? Isn't the important part that the one you marry is from Mercury? No, that's incorrect. That is incorrect. I apologize for using misleading terminology, but marriage is the closest thing to humans you humans have to blank or bonding ritual. You see, unlike marriage, fucking causes both parties to undergo a change. Two entities form an unbreakable bond, one which binds their lives
English. Wait. Sorry.
One which binds their very lives together, such that the death of one would mean the death of the other. In return for the life bond, One party increases their strength proportionally to the demanding relic. Relic? If I, the queen, were to attain the power of this ring, I could unite Mars and Mercury forevermore.
Sienna spoke of her of enough power to rule two planets, but even then, she didn't appear to be happy in the slightest. The happy, naive, forceful woman I had met only yesterday was gone, replaced by a reluctant ruler. Poor Sienna. I never would have imagined she had it so tough. Either she gets married to whoever the ring chooses for her, or her home planet descends into war. If I were in her shoes, I don't know what I would do.
So, it doesn't matter if your planet isn't from Mercury?
Not at all.
As for offsprings of the late Queen and King, I'm half Martian, half Mercurian. My very existence is enough to unite both planets. All I need now is power, the power of the ring, to rule them all.
This ring I selfishly, unknowingly bound to my own body. If it weren't for my curiosity, Sina would have nothing to worry about. She'd have the ring, feel free to choose her own path, and I'd be none the wiser. But now,
I understand that this is a big decision. Fucking is not an act to be taken lightly. Nonetheless, I must ask that you expedite your decision. I will give you 1 Earth day to consider my proposal.
Okay. The day after Sienna left me with her proposal, my life continued in a relative normal fashion. Whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.